Congratulations. A miracle sent from heaven is waiting for you, and your angel is keeping you from passing by this moment. Listen to God now before destiny begins to shift. You were not brought here by accident, and you must not scroll away, because what I am about to reveal carries the power to change the direction of your life in a single moment. This timing is not random, and this is not coincidence, because I arranged this exact second for you to hear my voice clearly and without confusion. A heaven-sent miracle has already been placed on your path, but your attention right now is the doorway that determines whether you step into it or unknowingly pass it by. If you leave now, you may miss something that was prepared for you long before today, something that can change your direction, your peace, and your future in ways you have silently prayed for. Type Amen if you believe. I am speaking to you directly, and I want you to understand the urgency within these words, because destiny does not wait forever without movement. When I say your angel will not allow you to skip this, it means divine intervention is already happening, gently holding your focus so you can receive what was meant for you. There have been seasons in your life when you felt overlooked, delayed, or uncertain, but I have been guiding you through each one toward this exact point. The miracle I am speaking of is not far away or unclear. It is already forming around you, aligning situations, opening doors, and removing unseen barriers. Pause for a moment and feel the weight of this truth, because what you are hearing right now is not empty encouragement. It is the beginning of a real shift. Your heart has carried silent hopes, quiet pain, and unspoken desires, and I have seen every part of it without missing a single detail. I know the nights when you wondered if anything would ever change, and I know the days when you tried to remain strong, even when your strength felt thin. That is why this moment matters so deeply, because I am not only watching your life, I am actively moving within it. Take a second right now and gently tap the like button as a sign that you are receiving this moment with faith and openness, because your agreement with what I am doing helps align your spirit with what is already being released. There is something important you must understand clearly, and it is this. Miracles do not always arrive with loud announcements or obvious signs in the beginning. Many times, they begin quietly, through small shifts, unexpected timing, conversations, and opportunities that look ordinary but carry extraordinary outcomes. What I am placing before you is one of those moments, and if you remain present, you will begin to notice the change unfolding step by step. Your angel is not forcing you, but guiding you, protecting this moment so you do not dismiss it through habit or distraction. You have been chosen to receive something specific, something shaped for your journey, your struggles, and your future. This is not about comparing yourself to anyone else or wondering why others seem further ahead, because your path has always been uniquely designed. I have been preparing you even through the challenges that felt confusing or painful, because those experiences shaped your strength and sharpened your awareness. Now you are standing at a point where what once felt delayed is about to move with unexpected speed. Type 1111 to affirm. I want you to release the fear that tells you nothing will change, because that fear has been trying to keep you stuck in the same cycle. You are not meant to remain where you have been, and you are not meant to keep carrying the same burdens without relief. The miracle I am sending is not just about external change. It is also about restoring your inner peace, your confidence, and your sense of direction. You will begin to feel lighter, clearer, and more certain even before the full result becomes visible. There is also something I need you to recognize, and it is the importance of your attention in this moment. Distraction has been one of the biggest reasons people miss what is right in front of them, and I am gently pulling your focus back so that you do not overlook what is meant for you. Your angel is guarding this connection right now, not by force, but by keeping your spirit attentive and open. You may have noticed that something within you told you to stay, to listen, to not move away, and that is not by accident. What is coming into your life carries both blessing and responsibility, because when I release something new, it also requires you to step forward with trust. You do not need to have everything figured out, and you do not need to feel completely ready, because I will guide you as you move. The important thing is that you remain willing, that you stay aware, and that you do not let doubt convince you to step back when you should be stepping forward. You are entering a moment where things begin to align in ways that you could not have planned on your own. Situations will shift, people will appear, and doors will open that seemed closed before, and you will start to see that nothing was truly wasted. Even the waiting, even the confusion, even the setbacks had a purpose that is now becoming clear. I have been arranging these pieces carefully, and now they are coming together at the right time. I have been working behind the scenes in ways you could not see, adjusting paths, redirecting outcomes, and protecting you from what would have taken you further away from this moment. Now that you are here, it is important that you remain steady and attentive, because what is coming next will require your trust more than your understanding. There are times when you have felt like progress was slow or even absent, and those moments may have made you question whether anything was truly changing. I saw those thoughts, and I understood the weight behind them, but I never stopped moving on your behalf. The truth is that some of the most important shifts in your life happen quietly without immediate evidence, until suddenly everything begins to connect. That is where you are now, standing at the edge of something that is about to become visible after a long period of hidden preparation. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, this password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now, it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may notice a subtle change within yourself. A calmness that begins to replace your worry, and a sense of direction that feels clearer than before. This is not your imagination, and it is not temporary, because it is the result of alignment that is finally settling into place. Your spirit is beginning to recognize what your eyes have not yet fully seen, and that recognition is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. Trust this shift, even if you cannot explain it yet, because it is guiding you toward what has already been prepared. Type yes to affirm. What I am bringing into your life is not meant to overwhelm you, but to strengthen you in a way that feels natural and steady. You will not need to force anything, and you will not need to chase what is meant for you, because it will begin to come toward you with clarity. Opportunities will appear with a sense of right timing, and you will feel an inner confirmation that tells you when to move forward. This is how you will know that you are aligned with what I am doing, because there will be a quiet certainty within you that replaces confusion. There is also a release happening, and it is just as important as what you are receiving. Things that have held you back, whether they are patterns, doubts, or connections that no longer serve your growth, are beginning to loosen their hold on you. You may feel this as a shift in your perspective, where what once felt necessary now feels distant or unimportant. This is not loss, but preparation, because I am clearing space for something better to take its place. You have carried burdens that were not always yours to carry, and you have tried to remain strong even when you felt tired inside. I saw that effort, and I honor it. But now, I am asking you to allow yourself to rest in the assurance that you do not have to carry everything alone. The miracle that is coming is not just about changing your circumstances. It is also about lifting weight from your spirit so that you can move forward freely. You will begin to feel lighter, not because everything is instantly perfect, but because you are no longer holding on to what I am removing. There is a connection between your attention and your outcome, and I want you to be aware of it as you move forward. What you focus on will influence how you recognize what I am placing in your path, and that is why I am guiding your focus right now. When you choose to stay present, to remain open, and to listen with intention, you become more aware of the opportunities and guidance that are already around you. This awareness will help you step into what is meant for you without hesitation. Type 777 to receive blessings. You are not behind and you are not late, even if it has felt that way at times. Your timing has been aligned with a greater purpose that you are now beginning to see more clearly. There were things that needed to be prepared both around you and within you before this moment could fully arrive. Now that those preparations are complete, movement will begin to happen in ways that feel faster and more direct than before. I want you to let go of the idea that you need to understand everything before you take a step forward. Understanding often comes after movement, not before it. And your willingness to trust will open doors that logic alone cannot. You will be guided not all at once, but step by step, in a way that builds your confidence as you move. Each small step will confirm that you are on the right path, and each confirmation will strengthen your trust in what is unfolding. There may also be moments where you feel a pull to do something different, to take an action that you would not have considered before. Đã format theo kịch bản bạn gửi. Pay attention to those moments, because they are often how I guide you toward what is next. These impressions will not come with pressure or fear, but with a quiet sense of clarity that feels steady and calm. When you feel that, move with it, because it is leading you toward what has already been prepared. You are entering a season where your efforts begin to connect with results in a more visible way. What you have been building, even when it felt unnoticed, is about to show its value. This is not a sudden change without foundation, but the outcome of everything you have been through now coming together at the right time. You will begin to see how your past experiences were shaping you for what is now unfolding. Do not allow old doubts to return and distract you from what is happening, because those doubts are not aligned with your current direction. You are no longer in the same place, even if some things around you look familiar. Something has shifted, and that shift is real, even if it is still becoming visible. Hold on to that truth and let it guide your perspective as you move forward. You are not alone in this, and you never have been, even in moments when it felt like you were. I have been present in every step, every decision, and every turning point, guiding you even when you did not realize it. Your angel has been part of that guidance, helping to keep you aligned and protected in ways you could not see. Now you are becoming more aware of that presence, and that awareness will bring you a sense of peace that stays with you. What is coming into your life is not fragile, and it will not disappear easily because it is supported by a foundation that has been carefully prepared. You do not need to hold on to it with fear, because it is not something that can be taken away without reason. Instead, you can receive it with confidence, knowing that it is part of a greater plan that is still unfolding. Something deeper is beginning to awaken inside you, and it is not something that can be easily explained with words alone. It is a quiet knowing that rises within your spirit, reminding you that what is happening right now carries purpose and meaning beyond what your eyes can immediately see. You may feel a shift in how you respond to things, a calmness where there was once tension, and a clarity where there was once confusion. This is the result of alignment, and it is a sign that you are moving into the space where your miracle is not just promised, but experienced. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20 times faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. I want you to understand that what I am doing in your life is not temporary, and it is not dependent on circumstances staying perfect. It is rooted in something far deeper, something that continues to move even when situations around you change. You are being anchored in a place of strength that will not be shaken easily, and this strength will allow you to walk through what comes next with confidence. You are not being prepared for something small, but for something that requires stability, awareness, and trust. There have been moments when you questioned your own path, wondering if you were making the right choices or if you had missed something important along the way. I saw those moments, and I never left you in them, even when it felt like you were alone with your thoughts. Every step you took, even the uncertain ones, was part of a process that has brought you to where you are now. Nothing has been wasted, and nothing has been overlooked, because I have been using everything to guide you forward. Type 1010 to claim miracles. You are beginning to step into a different way of seeing your life, one that is not controlled by fear or doubt, but guided by trust and awareness. This does not mean challenges will disappear completely, but it means they will no longer define how you move forward. You will start to respond with clarity instead of hesitation, and with confidence instead of uncertainty. This shift within you is just as important as the changes that will happen around you, because it prepares you to receive what is coming. There is also a restoration taking place, one that reaches into areas of your life that have felt empty or strained. You may have experienced disappointment, loss, or delay, and those experiences may have left marks that you carry quietly. I am not ignoring those places, and I am not leaving them as they are, because part of the miracle I am bringing includes healing what has been worn down. You will begin to feel a sense of renewal, as if something within you is being gently restored to its original strength. I want you to remain attentive to the small changes that begin to appear, because they are often the first signs of something much larger unfolding. A conversation, an idea, a new opportunity, or even a shift in how you feel about something can all be part of what I am doing. Do not dismiss these moments as insignificant, because they are connected to the bigger picture that is coming into place. When you notice them, acknowledge them, and allow them to guide you forward, there is a timing to everything, and your timing is not delayed, even if it has felt that way before. What you are stepping into now could not have happened earlier, because certain things needed to be aligned first. Now that those alignments are in place, movement will begin to feel more natural and less forced. You will not have to push against resistance in the same way, because doors will begin to open where they once remained closed. Type 222 if you trust God. I want you to release the pressure of trying to control every detail of what is happening, because control can often create tension that blocks clarity. You do not need to manage everything on your own, and you do not need to have every answer before you move. Instead, allow yourself to be guided step by step, trusting that each step will lead you closer to what has already been prepared. This does not mean you are passive, but that you are moving with awareness rather than force. There is also a strengthening happening in your ability to recognize what is right for you and what is not. You will begin to sense more clearly which paths are aligned with your purpose and which ones are distractions. This clarity will protect you from making choices that lead you away from what you are meant to receive. It will also give you confidence in your decisions because you will feel a sense of peace when you are moving in the right direction. You have been learning even when you did not realize it, and those lessons are now becoming part of how you move forward. The experiences you have had were not just moments to get through, but moments that shaped your understanding and your strength. Now those lessons will begin to work for you, helping you navigate what comes next with greater awareness. You will not be starting from nothing because you are already prepared in ways you may not have recognized before. There may also be moments where you feel a sense of excitement mixed with uncertainty, as if something is about to change, but you cannot fully see it yet. This feeling is a natural part of transition, and it is a sign that you are moving into something new. Do not let uncertainty hold you back, because it is often present just before clarity becomes visible. Stay steady in those moments and allow the process to unfold without rushing it. You are being guided into a place where your efforts begin to connect more directly with outcomes, where what you do carries a clearer sense of purpose. This connection will make your actions feel more meaningful, and it will help you see the impact of what you are building. You will no longer feel like you are moving without direction, because you will begin to see how everything fits together. This sense of direction will bring you a deeper level of confidence in your path. I want you to remember that what is coming into your life is not separate from you, but connected to who you are becoming. As you grow, as you become more aware, and as you step forward with trust, you create the space for what I am bringing to fully enter your life. This is not about waiting for something outside of you, but about aligning with what is already moving toward you. The more you align, the more clearly you will see what is unfolding. There is a peace that will begin to settle within you, one that does not depend on everything being perfect, but on knowing that you are guided. This peace will help you remain steady even when things around you are changing, and it will keep you grounded in what matters. You will not be easily shaken because you will know that you are not navigating this alone. That awareness will become one of your greatest strengths. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Stay connected to this moment, because what you are experiencing is not something to take lightly. You are not just hearing words. You are receiving direction that has the power to shift your path. Every part of this is intentional, and every part of it is connected to what is already being prepared for you. Continue to move with trust. Continue to stay aware, and continue to believe that what is coming is not only real, but already on its way to you. I have been preparing you to recognize the difference between what is temporary and what is meant to remain. In the past, you may have held on to things that were not meant to stay, hoping they would become something they were not designed to be. That time is coming to an end because I am giving you clarity that allows you to release what no longer belongs in your life. This release is not a loss, but a necessary step that makes room for what is truly aligned with your path. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You may feel a quiet separation happening where certain connections, habits, or patterns no longer feel right to you. This is not something to resist because it is part of the transformation that is taking place within you. Đã format theo kịch bản bạn gửi. I am guiding you away from what drains your energy and toward what strengthens your spirit. As you follow this guidance, you will begin to feel more balanced, more focused, and more at peace with the direction you are taking. There is also a deepening of your awareness that is happening at the same time. You are beginning to notice things you once overlooked, and you are understanding situations with greater clarity than before. This awareness will help you make better decisions because you will no longer be guided by confusion or pressure. Instead, you will be guided by a sense of inner knowing that feels calm and certain. I want you to trust this inner knowing, even if it leads you in a direction that feels unfamiliar. Growth often requires stepping into something new, and that newness can feel uncomfortable at first. However, what is unfamiliar is not unsafe, because I am guiding you through it step by step. You will not be left to figure everything out alone, because I am present in every part of this process. There is a moment approaching where something you have been waiting for begins to show itself more clearly. It may come in a way you did not expect, but when it arrives, you will recognize it. This recognition will not come from doubt, but from a quiet certainty that tells you this is what you have been preparing for. When that moment comes, do not hesitate, because it is part of the miracle that has already been set in motion. Type 888 to welcome abundance. You are also being reminded that you do not need to carry the weight of the past into what is coming next. The experiences you have had have taught you valuable lessons, but they are not meant to limit your future. You are allowed to move forward without bringing every fear, every disappointment, and every doubt with you. As you release these things, you create space for something new to grow. There is a renewal happening within your perspective, one that allows you to see possibilities where you once saw obstacles. This does not mean challenges will disappear, but it means you will approach them differently. Instead of feeling blocked, you will begin to see solutions, and instead of feeling stuck, you will begin to see movement. This shift in perspective is a powerful part of the transformation that is taking place. I want you to remain patient with yourself as you move through this process, because change does not always happen all at once. Some things will unfold quickly, while others will take time to fully develop. Trust the pace at which things are happening, because it is aligned with what is best for you. There is no need to rush, and there is no need to compare your progress to anyone else. You are entering a phase where your actions begin to feel more aligned with your purpose. What you do will start to carry a deeper sense of meaning, and you will feel more connected to the direction you are moving in. This alignment will make your efforts feel more rewarding because you will see how they contribute to something greater. You will no longer feel as though you are moving without direction, because you will begin to understand why each step matters. There is also a strengthening of your faith taking place as you continue forward. You are learning to trust not only what you can see, but also what has not yet appeared. This trust matters because it allows you to move with confidence, even when the full picture has not been revealed. As your faith grows, your ability to receive what is being brought into your life will grow as well. You may notice that certain fears no longer carry the same power over you, and that is a sign that you are rising beyond them. What once caused you to hesitate will begin to lose its influence, and you will feel freer to take action. This freedom is part of what allows you to step into what is coming without being held back by what is behind you. You are not being defined by what you have gone through, but shaped by it in a way that makes you stronger. There is something important I want you to remember as you continue on this path, and it is this: you are not alone in what you are experiencing. Every step you take is supported, even when that support is not visible to you. Your angel continues to guide and protect you, helping keep you aligned with what is meant for your life. This guidance is gentle, but it is constant, and it is always present. What is coming into your life is not something you need to chase, because it is already moving toward you. Your part is to remain open, stay aware, and trust the process that is unfolding. As you do this, you will begin to see how everything is coming together in a way that feels natural and right. This is not something you have to force, because it is already aligned. That pattern is changing now, because I am teaching you to move with calm confidence instead of urgency driven by fear. This shift will help you recognize what truly matters and what no longer deserves your energy. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because more than 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing quickly. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, and a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it connects with a 150-million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It has already changed the lives of thousands in only weeks. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate. The page could disappear at any moment. Click the link in this description and comments before it is gone. I am also drawing your attention to the way you speak to yourself, because your thoughts have a powerful effect on how you move forward. There were times when your mind repeated doubt, telling you that nothing would change or that you were not ready. Those thoughts did not come from me, and they were never meant to define you. Now you are beginning to recognize them more clearly, and as you do, you are gaining the ability to release them instead of accepting them as truth. Type 333 to claim peace. What you are stepping into requires a new way of thinking, one that is rooted in trust instead of fear. This does not mean ignoring reality, but seeing it through the understanding that you are guided and supported. When you begin to think this way, your actions will follow, and you will start moving with purpose instead of hesitation. This change will open doors that once felt closed, not because the doors were locked, but because your perspective has shifted. There is also a rebuilding happening in areas where you once felt discouraged or uncertain. You may have tried before and felt like your efforts did not lead anywhere, and those experiences may have made you hesitant to try again. I am restoring your confidence, not by erasing the past, but by showing you that your future is not limited by it. You will begin to approach things differently, with a renewed sense of belief that allows you to move forward without being held back by previous outcomes. You will start to notice that opportunities come with a sense of clarity rather than confusion. When something is aligned with your path, it will not leave you feeling uncertain or pressured in a negative way. Instead, there will be a quiet assurance that allows you to move forward with confidence. This does not mean every step will be easy, but it means you will know when you are moving in the right direction. There is also a deepening of your ability to listen, not just to what is around you, but to what is within you. You are learning to recognize the difference between fear and guidance, between doubt and truth. This awareness will protect you from making decisions that lead you away from what is meant for you. It will also help you move with greater confidence, because you will feel more certain about the choices you make. Type 666 to receive clarity. I want you to understand that the miracle I am bringing into your life is not limited to one area, but will influence multiple parts of your journey. It may begin in one place, but its impact will reach further than you expect. You will see changes not only in your circumstances, but also in how you feel, how you think, and how you move forward. This is because what I am doing is not surface level, but something that reaches deeper. There is a connection forming between your faith and your actions, and this connection will become stronger as you continue. You will begin to act with confidence because you trust, and you will trust more because you see the results of your actions. This cycle will build momentum in your life, helping you move forward with greater ease. What once felt difficult will begin to feel natural because you are aligned with what is happening. You may also find yourself letting go of the need for approval from others because you are becoming more secure in the direction you are taking. This does not mean you disconnect from people, but it means you are no longer dependent on their validation to move forward. You will begin to trust your own path, even if others do not fully understand it. This confidence will allow you to stay focused on what matters. There is a strengthening happening in your ability to remain steady during moments of uncertainty. Instead of reacting quickly, you will pause, reflect, and move with intention. This approach will lead to better decisions and more meaningful outcomes. You will no longer feel rushed by circumstances because you will understand that timing is working in your favor. You are also learning to recognize when to move and when to wait. And this balance is important. Not every moment requires action, and not every delay is a problem. Some moments are meant for preparation, reflection, and alignment. And recognizing these moments will help you move more effectively. You will not waste energy trying to force things that are not ready, because you will understand when the right time has arrived. There is something forming in your life that will bring a sense of stability you have been needing. This stability will not come from external conditions alone, but from the way you are grounded within yourself. As you become more steady, the things around you will begin to reflect that steadiness. You will create an environment where growth can happen naturally. I want you to remain aware of how far you have come, even if you feel like there is still a long way to go. You are not in the same place you once were, and the changes within you are real. Acknowledge your progress, because it is part of what is helping you move forward. When you recognize your growth, you strengthen your confidence in what is still to come. There is also a sense of renewal that will continue to build within you, one that brings hope where there was once uncertainty. This hope is not based on wishful thinking, but on the awareness that something real is happening. Đã format theo kịch bản bạn gửi. You will begin to feel more optimistic about your future, not because everything is already perfect, but because you see the direction things are moving. That season is shifting now, because you are becoming more intentional, more present, and more connected to what is happening within you. This connection will help you recognize the difference between what is meant for you and what is not, and it will guide you with a quiet certainty that cannot be easily shaken. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I am not only preparing what is coming toward you, but I am also preparing you to receive it in the right way. There is a difference between receiving something and being ready to sustain it, and that readiness is what I have been building in you. You are learning patience, awareness, and trust, and these qualities are what will allow you to hold on to what is being given without losing it through doubt or fear. This preparation has not been easy at times, but it has been necessary because what is coming requires a steady heart. Type 999 to affirm divine timing. There will be moments where you look back and begin to understand why certain things did not work out the way you expected. What once felt like disappointment will begin to make sense as protection or redirection. You will see that some paths were not meant to continue, not because you were not capable, but because they did not align with where you were being led. This understanding will bring you peace, because you will no longer question what was removed from your life. You are also becoming more aware of your own value, and this awareness is changing the way you approach your life. You are no longer willing to accept less than what aligns with your growth, and this is a powerful shift. It means you are setting boundaries, making choices that support your well-being, and stepping away from what drains you. This does not make you distant, but it makes you wise, and this wisdom will guide you forward. There is a moment approaching where you will be asked to trust what you feel, even if it does not match what you see immediately. This is where your faith becomes active, because you will move based on what you know within rather than what appears outside. This kind of movement requires courage, but it also brings results that cannot be achieved through hesitation. You are ready for this, even if you are still becoming aware of it. Type 4, 4-4, if you feel guided. I want you to notice how your energy is beginning to shift, how you are no longer as affected by things that once disturbed your peace. This is not because life has become perfect, but because you are becoming stronger within yourself. You are learning to protect your peace, to choose where your attention goes, and to remain steady, even when things around you are uncertain. This strength will carry you through what comes next. There is also a sense of alignment that is beginning to show itself more clearly in your life. You may notice that certain things begin to flow more easily, that conversations happen at the right time, and that opportunities appear when you need them. This is not coincidence, but the result of everything coming together as it should. You are stepping into a rhythm that supports your growth, and this rhythm will continue to guide you. You are no longer being held back by the same limitations that once slowed you down. Something has shifted, and that shift is creating new possibilities that were not available to you before. You will begin to see options where you once saw obstacles, and you will begin to move forward with a sense of confidence that feels natural. This is the result of alignment, and it is something that will continue to grow as you move forward. There is also a deepening of your trust that is happening at the same time. You are learning to trust not only the outcomes, but the process itself. This means you are becoming more comfortable with not knowing every detail, because you understand that you are being guided. This trust will allow you to move forward without being held back by the need for constant certainty. You may also find that your priorities are beginning to change, that what once seemed important no longer holds the same weight. This is a natural part of growth, because as you become more aware, you begin to focus on what truly matters. You will start to invest your time and energy into things that bring value, and you will step away from what does not. This shift will help you move forward with greater clarity and purpose. There is something important I want you to remember, and it is that you are not alone in this process. Every step you take is supported, even when you do not see the support directly. Your angel continues to guide you, helping to keep you aligned with what is meant for you. This guidance is always present, and it is always working in your favor. You are moving towards something that carries meaning, something that will bring a sense of fulfillment you have been seeking. This is not about temporary satisfaction, but about something that resonates deeply within you. When you reach it, you will recognize it, not because it is perfect, but because it feels right. This feeling will confirm that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Stay focused on what is unfolding, because each moment you remain aware brings you closer to the full realization of what is being prepared. You are not waiting for something to begin, because it has already begun, and you are already part of it. What you will see next will confirm what you have been feeling, and it will bring a sense of clarity that removes any remaining doubt. Now that inner work is beginning to reflect outwardly, and you will start to notice how your actions, your decisions, and even your presence carry a different energy. This change is not something you need to announce, because it will be felt naturally by those who encounter you. I am guiding you into a place where you no longer question your worth or your direction in the same way you once did. You are becoming more secure in who you are and in the path you are walking, and this security is allowing you to move forward without hesitation. You will no longer feel the need to constantly seek reassurance, because you will begin to trust yourself more deeply. This trust is not something that appears suddenly, but something that has been built through every experience you have had. Type 111 to affirm new beginnings. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks, but this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is also a strengthening of your voice that is taking place, and this does not only mean how you speak to others, but how you express yourself in every part of your life. You are learning to communicate clearly, to stand in your truth, and to express what matters to you without fear. This will create new opportunities for connection, because people will begin to understand you more clearly. At the same time, it will help you set boundaries that protect your peace and your direction. You are no longer in a place where you need to hold back what you feel or what you know. There was a time when you stayed silent to avoid conflict or uncertainty, but that time is shifting now. You are being called to step forward with clarity and confidence, knowing that your voice has value. This does not mean speaking loudly, but speaking truthfully, with a calm strength that cannot be easily dismissed. There is also a new level of discipline forming within you, one that helps you stay consistent, even when motivation is not strong. You are learning to move forward based on commitment rather than emotion, and this will help you build something that lasts. You will not rely only on how you feel in the moment, because you will understand the importance of steady effort. This discipline will support everything you are creating, giving it a strong foundation. Type 555 to embrace change. You may begin to notice that certain distractions lose their hold on you, and this is because your focus is becoming stronger. You are no longer easily pulled away from what matters, because you are more aware of where your energy is going. This awareness will help you stay aligned with your purpose, allowing you to move forward without unnecessary delays. You will begin to see how your focus shapes your progress. There is also a deeper sense of responsibility that is emerging, not as a burden, but as a recognition of what you are capable of. You are beginning to understand that your actions have impact, and this understanding is guiding you to make choices with intention. You are no longer moving without direction because you see how each step contributes to your overall path. This awareness will help you build something meaningful and lasting. You are entering a phase where your relationships may begin to shift as well, and this is part of your growth. Some connections will become stronger, while others may naturally fade as your direction changes. This is not something to fear, because it is part of aligning your life with what supports your journey. The connections that remain will be those that understand and respect who you are becoming. There is also a new level of clarity in how you see your future, and this clarity will help you make decisions with greater confidence. You will no longer feel as uncertain about what you want or where you are going, because you will begin to see the path more clearly. This does not mean you will know every detail, but it means you will have a strong sense of direction. This direction will guide your actions and help you stay focused. You may also find that your sense of purpose becomes more defined, and this will bring a feeling of fulfillment that you have been seeking. You will begin to understand why you have gone through certain experiences and how they connect to what you are building now. Đã format theo kịch bản bạn gửi. This understanding will give you a deeper appreciation for your journey, even the parts that were difficult. You will see that everything has been leading you here. There is a strengthening of your patience as well, and this will help you remain steady as things continue to unfold. You will no longer feel the need to rush every process because you will understand that timing is working in your favor. This patience will allow you to make better decisions because you will not be acting out of urgency or pressure. You will move with intention, and that will lead to better outcomes. I want you to remember that what is happening in your life is not separate from who you are becoming. As you grow, as you become more aware, and as you move forward with trust, you are creating the conditions for what is coming to fully enter your life. This is not something outside of you, but something that is connected to your own development. The more you align, the more clearly you will see the results. You are not the same person you were, and you are not meant to go back to who you were before. You have grown, you have learned, and you have become stronger in ways that are still unfolding. This growth is what is preparing you for what is next, and it is something you should recognize and appreciate. You are moving forward, and there is no need to look back with doubt. I am not asking you to become perfect, and I am not expecting you to have everything figured out at once. What I am guiding you toward is a steady confidence, one that grows with each step you take forward. You are learning to move even when you do not see the entire path, and that movement is what brings clarity. Each step you take will reveal the next, and this process will continue to build your trust in what is unfolding. Type 1313 to claim alignment. There is a deeper connection forming between your thoughts and your actions, and this connection will begin to shape your reality in a more visible way. What you believe will influence how you move, and how you move will influence what you experience. This is why I am guiding your thoughts, helping you release doubt and replace it with trust. As this shift continues, you will begin to notice how your actions become more purposeful and your results more aligned. You are also becoming more aware of the patterns that once kept you in the same place. These patterns are losing their hold because you are no longer responding to them in the same way. You are choosing differently, thinking differently, and acting differently, and this is what creates change. You are not trapped in the same cycle because you have the awareness to step out of it. There is something important happening in the way you handle uncertainty because you are no longer allowing it to stop you. Instead of waiting for complete certainty, you are beginning to move with trust, knowing that clarity will come as you continue forward. This is a powerful shift because it allows you to make progress even when everything is not fully clear. You are learning to trust the process, and this trust will lead you to where you need to be. Type 1414 if you feel the shift. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful, ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may begin to notice that your energy is becoming more focused, and this focus will help you move forward with greater efficiency. You are no longer scattered in your attention because you are more aware of what truly matters. This focus will allow you to put your energy into the right places, and as a result, you will begin to see more meaningful progress. You will feel less drained because your efforts will be aligned with your purpose. There is also a strengthening of your resilience, and this will help you remain steady even when things do not go exactly as planned. You are learning that setbacks are not failures, but part of the process of growth. This understanding will allow you to continue moving forward without losing confidence. You will not be easily discouraged because you will see challenges as opportunities to learn and adjust. You are entering a phase where your decisions will begin to carry more weight because you are becoming more aware of their impact. This awareness will help you choose wisely because you will understand how each choice contributes to your path. You will not act without thought because you will recognize the importance of each step. This level of awareness will guide you toward better outcomes. There is also a sense of independence growing within you, and this will help you move forward without relying on external validation. You are beginning to trust your own judgment, and this trust will give you confidence in your decisions. You will no longer feel the need to seek approval before taking action because you will know that you are guided. This independence will allow you to move freely. You may also find that your sense of purpose becomes clearer, and this clarity will help you stay focused on what truly matters. You will begin to see how your actions connect to something greater, and this understanding will give you motivation. You will no longer feel like you are moving without direction because you will see the path more clearly. This clarity will guide your steps. There is a strengthening of your discipline as well, and this will help you stay consistent even when things feel challenging. You are learning to move forward with commitment, not just when you feel motivated. This consistency will help you build something that lasts because you will continue even when progress feels slow. You will understand that steady effort leads to lasting results. I want you to remain aware of how much you have grown because this awareness will strengthen your confidence. You are not where you once were, and that progress matters. Every step you have taken has contributed to who you are becoming, and that growth is real. Recognizing this will help you move forward with greater belief in yourself. There is also a deepening of your patience, and this will help you trust the timing of what is happening. You are learning that not everything needs to happen immediately because some things require time to fully develop. This patience will allow you to make better decisions because you will not act out of urgency. You will move with intention, and that will lead to better outcomes. You are being guided towards something that carries meaning and purpose, something that will bring a sense of fulfillment. This is not about temporary success, but about something that resonates deeply within you. When you reach it, you will know because it will feel right. This feeling will confirm that you are exactly where you are meant to be. That pattern is breaking because you are learning to move from a place of clarity and inner alignment. This shift is allowing you to choose what truly supports your path instead of what simply feels urgent in the moment. I am guiding you to recognize that your life is not meant to be lived in reaction to circumstances, but in alignment with purpose. When you begin to move this way, your actions become more intentional and your results become more meaningful. You will no longer feel like you are constantly adjusting to what happens around you because you will be creating direction instead of chasing it. This is a powerful change, and it will influence every area of your life. Type 1515 to claim purpose. There is also a strengthening of your ability to remain steady in situations that once caused you to feel unsettled. You are learning to pause, to observe, and to respond with intention rather than reacting immediately. This will help you avoid unnecessary mistakes and allow you to make decisions that truly support your growth. You will begin to notice how this approach brings better outcomes because you are no longer acting from pressure. You are becoming more aware of the energy you allow into your life, and this awareness is helping you protect your peace. Not everything deserves your attention, and not every situation requires your involvement. You are learning to choose where your energy goes, and this choice will help you remain focused on what matters. This is not about avoiding responsibility, but about directing your efforts wisely. Type 1616 if you feel protected. There is also a shift happening in how you view challenges, because you are no longer seeing them as obstacles that stop you. Instead, you are beginning to see them as part of the process that strengthens you and prepares you for what is ahead. This perspective will allow you to move through difficulties with confidence, because you will understand that they are not meant to defeat you. You will begin to see how each challenge contributes to your growth. You are entering a phase where your focus becomes sharper, and this focus will help you move forward with greater efficiency. You are no longer scattered in your attention because you are more aware of what truly matters. This clarity will allow you to make progress in areas that once felt stagnant. You will begin to see results that reflect your effort and your alignment. There is also a deepening of your commitment to what you are building, and this commitment will help you stay consistent. You are learning to move forward even when things feel slow, because you understand that progress takes time. This consistency will create a strong foundation, one that supports everything you are working toward. You will begin to see how steady effort leads to lasting results. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, this password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may also begin to notice your confidence growing, not in a loud or obvious way, but through a quiet certainty that remains with you. You are becoming more assured in your direction, and that assurance will help you make decisions without constant hesitation. You will no longer feel the need to question yourself over and over, because you will begin to trust your own judgment. This trust will keep becoming stronger as you continue forward. There is a connection forming between what you see in your heart and what you choose to do with your actions, and that connection will help you bring your ideas into reality. You are no longer only thinking about what you want, but beginning to take real steps toward it. That movement will create momentum, and that momentum will carry you forward. You will begin to see how your actions produce results, and that will encourage you to keep going. You are also becoming more aware of the value of patience, because not everything happens immediately. Some things need time to grow, and understanding this will help you remain steady. You will not feel the need to rush, because you will trust that timing is working in your favor. This patience will help you make wiser decisions and avoid unnecessary mistakes. There is also a strengthening of your resilience, and this will help you remain steady when things do not unfold the way you expected. You are learning that setbacks are not the end, but part of the process. This understanding will help you continue moving forward without losing confidence. You will begin to see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. I want you to recognize how far you have come, because that awareness will strengthen your belief in yourself. You are not standing in the same place you once were, and that progress matters. Every step you have taken has helped shape who you are becoming, and that growth is real. Recognizing this will help you move forward with confidence. There is also a deepening of your trust in the process, and that trust will allow you to move forward without needing constant reassurance. You are learning to rely on your own understanding and the guidance you receive. This will help you stay focused and avoid distractions. You will begin to see how this trust leads to better outcomes. You are moving towards something that carries meaning and purpose, something that will bring fulfillment. Congratulations, God says a sudden miracle is coming to your home. If you do not listen right now, you may miss receiving it. Listen carefully, because this moment carries something you cannot afford to overlook. And if you turn away now, you may walk past the very blessing you have been praying for in silence. I am speaking directly to you, not to a crowd, not to many, but to you, because I have seen your waiting, and I have heard the quiet cries you never shared with anyone. This is not random, and this is not ordinary, because I have already set something in motion that is moving toward your home, even as you read these words. If you stay with me and receive this fully, you will recognize the shift before it arrives, and you will not let doubt steal what I have prepared for you. Type Amen if you believe. What I am telling you is simple, yet powerful. A sudden miracle is not something you plan or control. It is something I release when the time is right and when your heart is ready to receive it. You have been in a season where nothing seemed to move, where doors stayed closed, and where answers felt delayed. But I have not been absent in that silence. I have been working behind what you could not see, arranging things in ways that would surprise you at the right moment. This miracle is coming to your home because your home has been marked, not by chance, but by my decision to visit it with favor. Within your heart, there has been a quiet hope that you tried not to speak too loudly because you were afraid of disappointment. Yet I have heard every part of it. I know the exact desire that has been sitting deep inside you, and I know how long you have carried it without seeing results. That is why I am telling you now, so you do not miss it when it comes, because doubt has tried to make you blind to what I am about to do. Stay focused, stay open, and do not turn away from this moment, because what is coming will not look like your past struggles. Pause for a second and gently press like on this video as a small act of agreement with what I am about to release into your life. The miracle that is coming will not arrive slowly, and it will not come in pieces because I am bringing it suddenly into your space. You may wake up and feel a shift, or you may receive news that changes everything, or you may see something align in a way that removes the burden you have been carrying. This is how I move when the time has been fulfilled, because I do not stretch out what I have already decided to complete. What you thought would take months or years can happen in a moment when I choose to act. There have been forces trying to delay you, trying to confuse you, and trying to make you feel like you were forgotten. But none of that has the power to stop what I have already spoken over your life. I have protected your path even when you did not realize it, and I have redirected things that could have harmed you without you ever knowing. Your home has not been overlooked, and your name has not been ignored, because I have kept you in my sight through every step. This miracle is not an accident. It is a response to your endurance and your faith, even when it felt weak. Type 11 to affirm. Do not allow fear to interrupt what I am doing, because fear will try to make you question whether you are worthy of receiving something so sudden and so good. You may feel unprepared, or you may feel like it is too much, but I am not asking you to understand it fully. I am asking you to receive it. I do not bless based on your perfection. I bless based on my love and my decision to lift you. Let go of the thought that you have to earn this moment, because this is a gift that I am placing into your life. Your home will feel different, not just in what happens, but in the atmosphere that surrounds you after this miracle arrives. Peace will settle where there was tension, and clarity will replace confusion that has been lingering for too long. Even the people around you will notice the change, because what I bring cannot be hidden or ignored. This is not a temporary lift. This is a turning point that will mark a new chapter for you. I want you to stay aware, because sometimes when blessings come suddenly, people miss them by overthinking or by expecting them to look a certain way. I am not limited to your expectations, and I do not follow the patterns you are used to seeing. What I am about to do may come in a form you did not anticipate, but it will carry the answer you have been waiting for. Recognize it by the peace it brings and the weight it lifts from your spirit. You are not forgotten, and you are not behind. Even if it has felt that way for a long time, everything you have gone through has been shaping you for this exact moment, preparing your heart to receive without losing it. I have been building something inside you so that when this miracle comes, it stays and it grows. This is why the wait felt long, because I was making sure that what I give you now will not slip away. That is why this moment is not random, because I am responding to what you have endured and to the faith you held on to, even when it felt fragile. The suddenness of this miracle will remind you that I was always present, even when you thought nothing was changing. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You have been standing at the edge of a breakthrough without realizing it, because the signs did not look the way you expected them to look. There were moments where you almost gave up, moments where you questioned if anything would ever shift, yet I kept you from walking away completely. I allowed you to pause, but I did not allow you to quit, because I knew what was already set to arrive. This is the moment where everything begins to make sense. Not because you understand every detail, but because you finally feel the change you have been longing for. The miracle that is entering your home will carry restoration in areas where you felt loss, and it will bring answers where there has been confusion. It will not only touch one part of your life, but it will begin to affect everything around you in ways you could not have planned. This is how I move when I decide to lift someone into a new place, because I do not do things halfway. What I bring is complete, and what I begin I bring to fullness in its time. There have been doors that stayed closed no matter how hard you tried, and there were opportunities that slipped through your hands in ways that hurt deeply. You wondered why things kept falling apart, and you questioned if you were doing something wrong. What you did not see was that I was protecting you from paths that would not have led to the future I prepared for you. Now the right door is opening, and it will not require force because it has been aligned with your purpose. Type 222. If you trust God, you may notice that things begin to shift in a way that feels almost unreal, and you may even hesitate to accept it at first. That hesitation is coming from the past, from the times when hope was followed by disappointment. But this is not the same pattern. I am breaking that cycle now, and I am replacing it with something that carries stability and peace. You will not have to chase this miracle because it is coming to you by my will. Inside your home, there has been a weight that has been hard to explain, a kind of heaviness that followed you even when you tried to stay positive. That weight is about to lift because I am clearing what has been blocking your peace and your progress. You will feel a lightness that you have not felt in a long time, and it will not be temporary. This is the beginning of a new atmosphere that will surround you and everything connected to you. I want you to understand that this miracle is not just about what you receive, but also about who you become through it. Đã format theo kịch bản bạn gửi. As things begin to change around you, something inside you will also shift, and you will start to see yourself differently. You will no longer carry the same doubts, because the evidence of my work will be right in front of you. Confidence will grow in you, not from pride, but from knowing that I am with you and working for you. There will be people who notice the change and wonder how everything turned around so quickly, because they remember the struggles you faced. Some will be happy for you, and some may not understand it, but that will not matter. What matters is that you recognize my hand in it and that you remain grounded in gratitude. This is not about proving anything to others. This is about receiving what I have prepared for you. Type yes to affirm. You have been carrying responsibilities that felt too heavy at times, and there were moments where you did not know how you would continue. You kept showing up even when you felt tired, and you kept trying even when results were not visible. I have seen all of that, and I have not ignored any part of your effort. This miracle is also a release from that constant strain, because I am bringing relief into your situation. Do not try to control how this unfolds, because if you try to shape it according to your own understanding, you may limit what I am doing. Let it come in the way I send it, and trust that I know what is best for you. I see the full picture while you have only seen parts of it, and I have arranged things in a way that will bring you into a better place. Surrender your need to understand everything and allow yourself to simply receive. There will be moments where you pause and realize that something has truly changed, and those moments will bring a deep sense of gratitude within you. You will look back at where you were and see the difference clearly, and you will understand why the wait was necessary. Not because I wanted you to suffer, but because I was preparing something that needed the right timing. Now that time has come and it is unfolding in front of you, you are not stepping into this alone, because I am walking with you through every part of this transition. I am guiding you, protecting you, and making sure that what comes into your life stays and grows. You do not have to be afraid of losing it, because what I give you, I also sustain. This is not a temporary moment of relief. This is a foundation for something greater that is being built. Keep your heart open and your mind steady, because this is your moment to move forward without the weight of your past holding you back. This is not something you are forcing. It is something I am placing inside you as a result of what I am doing around you. The miracle is not only external, it is also shaping your inner world so that you can walk forward without fear. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20 times faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You have spent a long time trying to make sense of delays, wondering why certain answers did not come when you asked for them. There were days when silence felt heavy and nights when your thoughts did not allow you to rest peacefully. I was there through every one of those moments, even when you felt alone. And I was working in ways that were hidden from your view. Now you are stepping into the part where what was hidden begins to reveal itself, and what felt delayed begins to move quickly. The sudden nature of this miracle will surprise you, because it will not match the slow pace you have grown used to. You may feel like everything is happening at once, like pieces are coming together faster than you can process. Do not let that overwhelm you, because this is the rhythm of my timing. When the moment has been fulfilled, what once seemed distant is now close, and what once seemed impossible is now becoming real in your life. Type 777 to receive blessings inside your home. There will be a noticeable shift in the way you feel and the way things flow, because I am restoring harmony where there has been imbalance. Conversations will begin to carry peace instead of tension, and decisions will come with clarity instead of confusion. Even small things will begin to align in a way that supports you instead of working against you. This is how you will know that what I am doing is not temporary, because it will touch every corner of your daily life. You have been carrying questions within yourself, not always spoken out loud, but present in your thoughts. You have wondered if things would ever truly change, or if you would have to continue adjusting to a life that felt limited. I am answering those unspoken concerns now, not with words alone, but with action that you will witness. The change you have hoped for is not only possible, it is already beginning to take shape. There is a reason why this is happening now and not earlier, because everything has been aligning to support this moment. If it had come before, it would not have stayed the way it is meant to stay now. I have been preparing not just the circumstances, but also your heart and your mindset, so that you can hold on to what is coming. This is not just about receiving. It is about sustaining and growing what you receive. Type 10 to claim miracles. You may begin to see opportunities appear that were not visible before, and paths that seemed blocked will suddenly open. These are not coincidences. They are part of what I have arranged for you as this miracle unfolds. Walk through them with confidence, knowing that I am guiding you with each step. You do not need to hesitate or second guess, because I am leading you into places that are meant for you. There will be moments where you pause and reflect on how far you have come, and those moments will fill you with a sense of gratitude that goes beyond words. You will remember the times when you felt stuck, and you will see how different things are now. This reflection will strengthen your faith and remind you that I have always been working, even when you could not see it. Let that awareness stay with you, because it will carry you through everything that comes next. I am also bringing connections into your life that will support you, encourage you, and align with the direction I am taking you. These are not random encounters, but part of the plan I have for your growth and your future. Pay attention to who comes into your life during this time, because they will play a role in what is unfolding. You are not meant to walk this path alone, and I am making sure you have the right people around you. Do not look back with regret at what did not work out, because those things were not meant to continue with you into this new season. I have removed what needed to be removed, even if it was painful at the time. Now you are stepping into something that is better suited for you, something that aligns with the purpose I have placed inside you. Trust that what you have lost has made room for what you are now receiving. As the miracle continues to reveal itself, you will feel a growing sense of peace that settles deep within you. This peace will not depend on circumstances, because it comes from knowing that I am in control. Even when things move quickly, you will remain steady, because I am anchoring you in a place of trust. This is how you will move forward without fear, even as new things unfold around you. You are entering a time where your efforts will begin to show results, where what you have been building will start to take form. You will no longer feel like you are moving without direction, because clarity will guide your steps. This clarity is a gift from me, and it will help you make decisions that lead to growth and stability. Follow it with confidence, and you will see how everything continues to align. Stay present in this moment, because this is where you will begin to recognize the fullness of what I am doing. Do not rush ahead in your thoughts, and do not dwell on what has already passed. Focus on what is unfolding right now, and allow yourself to experience it fully. This is your time, and I am walking with you through every part of it. There were days when you felt surrounded by uncertainty, when you could not see a clear path ahead, and when every option seemed unclear. You tried to make decisions with limited understanding, and you carried the pressure of choosing without knowing the outcome. I saw every one of those moments, and I guided you even when you did not recognize my presence. Now you are stepping into clarity, and the path that once seemed hidden is becoming visible before you. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. What I am bringing into your home is not only a miracle of change, but a miracle of alignment, where everything begins to fit together in a way that feels natural and right. You will no longer feel like you are forcing things to work, because they will begin to flow with ease. This flow is not accidental. It is the result of my hand moving in your life and arranging what needs to be arranged. When you see things coming together without struggle, know that it is because I am behind it. Type 1212. If you trust in Jesus, the struggles you faced were not meaningless. Even though they felt heavy and difficult at the time, each challenge shaped your strength, refined your patience, and deepened your ability to trust. I did not bring you through those moments to leave you in the same place, but to prepare you for what is now unfolding. What you are receiving now carries the reward of everything you endured, and it will not be taken from you. There will be moments when you pause and realize that something within you has changed, not just around you. You will notice that your thoughts are calmer, your reactions are steadier, and your confidence is stronger. This is because I am restoring not only your circumstances, but also your inner foundation. Đã format theo kịch bản bạn gửi. You are becoming someone who can hold peace even in movement, and who can remain steady even when things change quickly. Type yes to affirm. The miracle that is coming into your home will also bring a sense of security that you have been missing. A feeling that things are finally stable and supported. You will no longer feel like everything depends on your effort alone, because you will see how I am sustaining what I have given you. This will allow you to rest in a way that you have not been able to rest before. Your mind will quiet down and your heart will feel at ease. You may begin to notice that your environment feels different, even in simple ways, because the atmosphere around you is being renewed. The same space that once felt heavy will begin to feel peaceful, and the same routine that once felt exhausting will begin to feel manageable. This is not because everything around you has changed instantly, but because I am changing how things affect you. When I bring a miracle, I also bring a shift in how you experience your life. I want you to pay attention to the small confirmations that appear along the way, because they will remind you that what I have spoken is unfolding exactly as it should. These confirmations may come through unexpected moments, through simple signs, or through changes that feel too precise to ignore. Do not dismiss them, because they are part of how I reassure you. Each one is a reminder that you are not imagining this and that you are moving in the right direction. There were times when you felt overlooked, when you believed that others were moving ahead while you remained in the same place. You compared your journey to others, and it left you feeling behind and uncertain. What you did not see was that your path was different, and your timing was specific to what I had planned for you. Now, you are entering the moment where your path begins to open in a way that reflects that purpose. You are not receiving something ordinary, because what is coming into your home carries a significance that goes beyond what you can currently see. It is not just about immediate relief, but about long-term change that will continue to grow and develop. What I am placing into your life now will create opportunities, stability, and growth that extend far beyond this moment. This is the beginning of something that will continue to expand. Stay grounded as this unfolds, and do not let excitement pull you away from awareness, because I want you to fully experience what is happening. Be present in each step and allow yourself to recognize the changes as they occur. This will help you remain connected to what I am doing, and it will keep your heart steady. You are not meant to hurry through this, but to walk through it with understanding and gratitude. There will also be a renewed sense of direction beginning to guide you, showing you where to place your energy and where to move forward. You will no longer feel scattered or unsure, because clarity will begin leading your decisions. This clarity is part of the miracle, because it removes confusion and replaces it with confidence. When you know where you are going, you can move forward without hesitation. I am not only changing what you see, I am changing what you expect, because your expectations have been shaped by past disappointments. You learn to lower your hopes in order to protect yourself. But I am lifting those expectations again. I am showing you that good things can happen suddenly, and that blessings can arrive without warning. Allow yourself to believe again, because what is unfolding now is different from what you have experienced before. You are stepping into a place where your life begins to reflect the peace and stability you have been seeking. This is not something that will disappear quickly, because it is rooted in my presence and in my decision to bless you. I am not giving you something temporary. I am giving you something that will continue to grow and support you. Trust this and let it settle deeply in your heart as you continue forward. Everything that is unfolding is connected. Even if it does not look that way at first, each change is linked to another, and together they are forming a complete picture that will become clear with time. You do not need to understand all of it right now, because I am guiding you through it step by step. Stay close to what you feel. Stay aware of what is happening, and continue trusting what I am doing. The miracle coming into your home is already in motion, and you are now entering the part where you begin to see and experience it directly. This is your moment to receive, your moment to step into what has been prepared, and your moment to move forward without the weight of the past holding you back. I am with you in this, and I am leading you into something that will bring peace, stability, and lasting change. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because more than 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing quickly. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, and a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it connects with a 150-million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It has already changed the lives of thousands in only weeks. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate. The page could disappear at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. You have carried uncertainty for a long time, wondering if things would ever feel stable again. That uncertainty has shaped how you think, how you plan, and how you protect yourself from disappointment. Now, I am removing that pattern because you are stepping into a space where stability becomes your new normal. You will not have to question every step because I am making your path clear and steady. Type 33. If you believe God is working, there is also a release happening within you where you are letting go of the need to control everything around you. You have tried to manage situations with your own strength, thinking that everything depended on your effort alone. I am showing you that you are not alone in this, and that I am carrying what you could not carry by yourself. When you release control, you make room for me to move more freely in your life. You will notice that decisions begin to feel easier because the confusion that once surrounded them is fading away. Where there was hesitation, there will now be clarity, and where there was doubt, there will now be confidence. This is not something you are forcing, it is something I am placing inside you as I guide your steps. Trust that the direction you feel is coming from me and follow it without fear. There will be moments when you reflect on your past and realize how much you have grown through everything you faced. What once felt like setbacks will begin to look like preparation, and what once felt like delays will begin to look like alignment. I have used every part of your journey to shape you for this moment, and nothing has been wasted. Even the hardest experiences have contributed to what you are now stepping into. Type 888 to receive abundance inside your home. There will be a growing sense of calm that replaces the tension you once felt. This calm will not be fragile but strong and steady because it comes from my presence. You will be able to rest without your thoughts racing, and you will be able to enjoy your space without feeling weighed down. This is part of the miracle because it brings peace that stays with you. You may begin to notice that your energy is returning and that the tiredness you carried is slowly lifting. You will feel more motivated, more focused, and more ready to move forward. This is because I am restoring what was drained from you during your difficult season. You are not meant to stay in a place of exhaustion. You are meant to move forward with strength. There will also be a shift in how you see your future because the fear that once clouded your vision is being removed. You will begin to see possibilities instead of limitations, and you will feel a sense of hope that you have not felt in a long time. This hope is not based on circumstances alone, but on the understanding that I am working in your life. When you know that I am with you, your perspective begins to change. Do not be surprised if things begin to move quickly, because once I start something, it does not remain stagnant. You may feel like everything is happening at once, but this is simply the result of what has been building behind the scenes. What you are experiencing now is the release of everything that has been prepared for you. Stay steady and allow it to unfold without resistance. You will also notice that your relationships begin to shift because I am aligning you with people who support your growth. Some connections will strengthen while others may fade. And this is part of the process. I am making room for the right people to be present in your life. People who will walk with you in this new season. Trust that these changes are necessary and beneficial for you. There will be confirmations along the way that remind you that you are moving in the right direction. These confirmations will not always be loud or obvious, but they will be clear enough for you to recognize. Pay attention to them because they are signs that you are aligned with what I am doing. Each confirmation is a reminder that you are not alone and that you are being guided. As you continue forward, you will begin to see how your efforts are now producing results in ways they did not before. What once felt like struggle will begin to feel like progress, and what once felt like effort without reward will begin to show its value. This is because the timing has shifted, and what you do now is supported by what I am doing. You are no longer working alone. You are working with me. There will be a deep sense of gratitude that grows within you as you recognize how much has changed. You will appreciate the peace, the clarity, and the stability that are now part of your life. This gratitude will keep you grounded and will remind you of where you came from. It will also strengthen your trust in me because you will see the results of my work. You are entering a phase where your life begins to feel aligned, where things begin to make sense, and where you can move forward with confidence. This alignment is not temporary. It is something I am establishing as your new foundation. You will not have to return to the confusion and struggle you once experienced. I am bringing you into a place of stability and growth. Stay open to what is happening and do not let doubt interrupt what I am doing. Doubt may try to return, but it does not have power over you unless you accept it. Đã format theo kịch bản bạn gửi. Choose to focus on what you see unfolding and let that strengthen your belief. You are not imagining this, and you are not hoping for something uncertain. You are experiencing what I have already set in motion. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There were times when you felt like nothing was moving forward, when it seemed like your life had paused while everything around you continued. You carried that feeling quietly, trying to stay strong while wondering when your moment would come. I was with you in that stillness, and I was preparing something that required time to be fully ready. Now that preparation is complete, and what you are experiencing is the release of what has been waiting for the right moment. Type 5-5. If you feel the shift, the miracle entering your home is not just about change. It is about restoration in areas that you thought would never recover. There were things you accepted as permanent losses, things you believed were gone for good. Yet, I am bringing restoration where you least expected it. This restoration will not only replace what was lost, but it will bring something greater in its place. I do not restore halfway. I restore in a way that brings fullness. You may begin to notice that your mindset is changing in ways that feel natural and steady because I am renewing how you think. The thoughts that once held you back are losing their influence, and new thoughts are taking their place. These new thoughts will guide you toward growth, confidence, and peace. This is part of the miracle because when your mind changes, your life begins to change with it. Type Amen to receive. There will be a deeper sense of trust forming within you. A trust that is not based on what you see alone, but on what you feel inside. You will begin to rely less on visible proof and more on the understanding that I am working in your life. This trust will bring you a kind of peace that does not depend on circumstances. Even when things are still unfolding, you will feel secure because you know I am guiding you. You have been carrying burdens that were never meant to stay with you, and now I am lifting them completely. You will feel the release not only in your thoughts, but also in your body as tension begins to leave you. This is not something you need to force. It is something that will happen naturally as I move in your life. When I remove burdens, I do it fully so you can move forward freely. There is also a renewal happening in your sense of purpose, because I am reminding you of who you are and what you are capable of. You may have forgotten parts of yourself during your difficult season, but those parts are returning now. You will begin to see your strength again, your ability again, and your potential again. This is not something new. It is something that has always been within you, now being brought back to the surface. You will notice that your daily life begins to feel more balanced because I am bringing order where there was once chaos. The things that once felt overwhelming will begin to feel manageable, and the tasks that once drained you will begin to feel lighter. This is how I restore your energy and your focus. I am not just changing big things, I am also improving the small details of your life. As you move forward, you will begin to recognize opportunities that align with what I am doing in your life. These opportunities will not feel forced. They will feel natural and right. When you see them, step into them with confidence because they are part of the path I have prepared for you. You are not stepping into uncertainty. You are stepping into what has already been arranged. There will be moments when you look around and realize that your environment reflects the change within you. The same places will feel different. The same routines will feel renewed. And the same situations will feel easier. This is because I am transforming not only your circumstances, but also how you experience them. When I bring change, it touches everything connected to you. You are also being protected in ways you may not fully see, because I am guarding what I am building in your life. Not everything that tries to reach you will be allowed to stay, because I am filtering what enters your space. This protection ensures that what you receive will remain stable and secure. You do not need to worry about losing what I am giving you because I am watching over it. There will be a growing sense of confidence that rises within you as you see everything unfolding. This confidence will not come from pride, but from knowing that you are supported and guided. You will begin to trust your steps, trust your decisions, and trust the process you are in. This is how you move forward without fear, because you know you are not alone. Stay present in what is happening and allow yourself to fully experience each part of this transformation. Do not rush ahead and do not hold on to the past, because this moment is where everything is coming together. Each day will bring something new, something that builds on what has already been started. This is a continuous flow, not a single event. You are not receiving something that will fade. You are receiving something that will continue to grow and strengthen over time. What I am placing into your life now will become a foundation that supports you moving forward. This foundation will bring stability, peace, and progress in ways that you have been hoping for. It will not collapse because it is built by my hand. Every part of your journey has been shaped with purpose. And now that purpose is becoming visible in ways you can finally understand. This is not confusion anymore. This is clarity taking its place. There will be a growing awareness within you that you are no longer the same person who started this journey, because what you have gone through has changed you. You are stronger now, not just in your actions, but in your heart and your thinking. The doubts that once controlled your thoughts are losing their grip, and the fears that once held you back are no longer as powerful. I am renewing your confidence from within so that you can walk forward without hesitation. This is part of the miracle because it is shaping who you are becoming. Type 444. If you believe you are chosen. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You will begin to feel a steady sense of direction guiding you, even in moments where things are still unfolding. This direction will not feel forced. It will feel natural, like you are being led step by step without pressure. When you follow this guidance, you will notice how things begin to align more easily. This is because I am leading you into places that are meant for you, places where you can grow and thrive. Trust this direction because it is coming from me. There will also be a sense of release from the pressure you have been carrying, the feeling that everything depended on you alone. You have tried to hold everything together, often without support, and it has left you feeling tired and overwhelmed. I am lifting that pressure now, and I am showing you that you are not meant to carry everything by yourself. When you allow me to take that weight, you will feel a peace that you have not experienced before. This peace will stay with you as you move forward. Type yes if you trust God completely. You may begin to notice that your perspective on your past is changing because I am helping you see it differently. What once felt like failure will now look like preparation, and what once felt like rejection will now look like redirection. This shift in perspective will bring healing to areas that still carried pain within you. You will no longer feel defined by what did not work out, because you will understand why it happened. This understanding will free you to move forward without carrying the weight of regret. As the miracle continues to settle into your life, you will begin to see stability forming around you in ways that feel secure and lasting. The uncertainty that once followed you will begin to fade, replaced by a sense of calm and assurance. You will feel more grounded, more centered, and more confident in the direction you are moving. This is not temporary. It is something I am establishing as your new foundation. You are stepping into a life that reflects peace and stability. There will be moments when you pause and simply feel gratitude for how much has changed, even in a short amount of time. You will recognize that what you are experiencing now is something you once hoped for but could not see clearly. This recognition will strengthen your faith and remind you of my presence in your life. Gratitude will become a natural part of your daily experience because you will see the results of what I have done. Let this gratitude guide your heart and keep you grounded. You will also notice that your ability to handle challenges is changing because you are no longer reacting from fear. When difficulties arise, you will face them with a calm confidence, knowing that I am with you. This does not mean challenges will disappear completely, but it means they will no longer have power over you. You will move through them with strength and clarity because you are supported. This is how you grow, not by avoiding challenges, but by overcoming them with my help. There is also a deeper connection forming between you and me, a sense of closeness that you may not have felt before. You will begin to notice my presence more clearly in your daily life, in the decisions you make, and in the peace you feel. This connection will guide you and support you as you continue forward. You will not feel distant or disconnected because I am drawing you closer. Đã format theo kịch bản bạn gửi. This is part of what I am restoring within you. You may begin to see new opportunities appear that align with what I am doing in your life. Opportunities that feel right and natural. These are not random. They are part of the path I have prepared for you. When you see them, step forward with confidence because I am opening those doors for you. You are not stepping into something uncertain. You are stepping into something that has already been arranged. Trust that these opportunities are meant for you. There will be a sense of renewal in your energy and your focus because I am restoring what was drained from you during your difficult season. You will feel more motivated, more clear, and more ready to move forward. This is not something you are forcing. It is something I am giving you. When your energy is restored, you can move forward with strength and purpose. This is how I prepare you for what is ahead. As everything continues to unfold, you will begin to see how your life is aligning in a way that feels natural and steady. Things will begin to make sense, and the confusion that once surrounded you will begin to disappear. This alignment is not temporary. It is something I am establishing as your new reality. You will not have to return to the uncertainty you once experienced. I am bringing you into a place of clarity and direction. Stay present in this moment and allow yourself to experience everything that is happening without rushing ahead. This is your time to receive, your time to grow, and your time to move forward. Do not let distractions pull you away from what I am doing, because this is important for you. Everything is unfolding as it should, and you are exactly where you need to be. Trust this process and continue to walk with me. There was a time when you felt like you were constantly trying to catch up as if life was moving ahead without you. You carried a quiet pressure to fix things, to improve things, and to make everything work on your own. I saw how that pressure weighed on you, and I have been working to remove it. You are no longer in that place of constant strain because I am lifting you into a space where things begin to flow. You do not have to chase what is meant for you because I am bringing it into your life. Type 666 if you feel God is changing your life. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You will notice that your thoughts are becoming calmer, no longer filled with the same level of worry and overthinking. Where your mind once raced with uncertainty, there will now be a steady sense of peace guiding you. This change is not something you created. It is something I am placing within you. When your mind is at peace, you can move forward with clarity and confidence. This is part of the miracle because it frees you from the patterns that once held you back. There is also a strengthening happening within your heart, where you are becoming more secure in who you are. You are no longer questioning your worth or doubting your place because I am reminding you of your value. You have always been seen, even when you felt invisible, and you have always been chosen, even when you felt overlooked. Now you are beginning to feel that truth in a deeper way. This will change how you carry yourself and how you move through life. Type Amen if you receive this. The miracle entering your home is also bringing a sense of balance that you have been missing. Things that once felt overwhelming will begin to feel manageable, and areas of your life that felt out of control will begin to settle. This balance is not fragile. It is steady and reliable because it comes from me. You will feel more grounded, more centered, and more in control of your direction. This is how I restore order where there was once chaos. You may begin to see that your daily life is becoming easier to navigate. Not because everything is perfect, but because you are supported in a new way. Tasks that once felt heavy will feel lighter, and decisions that once felt difficult will feel clearer. This is because I am guiding you in ways that remove unnecessary struggle. You are not meant to live in constant difficulty. You are meant to move forward with ease. I am bringing that ease into your life now. There will be a growing sense of trust within you, where you begin to rely less on fear and more on the understanding that I am with you. This trust will allow you to step into new opportunities without hesitation. You will no longer hold back because of doubt, because you will feel supported in your decisions. This is how you move forward into what I have prepared for you. Trust opens the door to everything I am bringing into your life. You will also begin to notice that your environment reflects the change happening within you. The same space that once felt heavy will now feel peaceful, and the same routine that once felt draining will now feel manageable. This is not just external change. It is internal transformation that is affecting everything around you. When I move in your life, I do not change one part. I change the whole experience. This is why you will feel the difference in every area. There will be moments when you realize that you are no longer reacting the same way to situations that once triggered you. You will respond with calm instead of stress, and with clarity instead of confusion. This is because I am strengthening your inner stability, allowing you to remain steady even when things around you shift. You are becoming someone who can handle change without losing peace. This is part of the growth I am bringing into your life. You may begin to see new paths opening before you, paths that were not visible before. These paths will feel aligned with who you are becoming, and they will lead you into places that support your growth. Do not hesitate when you see them, because they are part of what I have prepared for you. You are not stepping into uncertainty. You are stepping into what has already been arranged. Follow these paths with confidence. There will also be a sense of renewal in your energy, where the exhaustion you once felt begins to fade. You will feel more motivated, more focused, and more ready to move forward. This is because I am restoring what was drained from you during your difficult season. You are not meant to remain in a place of weariness. You are meant to move forward with strength. This restoration will support you as you continue on this path. As everything continues to unfold, you will begin to see how your life is aligning in a way that feels natural and steady. Things will begin to make sense, and the confusion that once surrounded you will begin to disappear. This alignment is not temporary. It is something I am establishing as your new reality. You will not have to return to the uncertainty you once experienced. I am bringing you into a place of clarity and direction. Stay present in what is happening, and do not let your thoughts drift too far ahead or too far back. This moment is important because it is where everything is coming together. Each day will bring something new, something that builds on what has already been started. This is a continuous flow, not a single event. You are walking through something that will continue to grow. There was a time when you felt uncertain about your place, when you wondered if you were moving in the right direction at all. You questioned your steps, your choices, and even your purpose because things did not seem to align. I saw those moments, and I understood the weight they carried within you. Now I am removing that uncertainty and replacing it with clarity that will guide you forward. You will not feel lost in the same way again, because I am making your direction clear. Type 999. If you trust God's timing, you will begin to notice that your confidence is no longer tied to what others think or to how situations appear on the surface. Instead, it will come from a deeper place within you, a place where you know that I am guiding you. This kind of confidence does not shake easily because it is not built on temporary things. It is built on the understanding that you are supported, protected, and led by me. When you carry this confidence, you can move forward without fear. Type yes to affirm your faith. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The miracle entering your home is also bringing a sense of stability that you have been searching for, a feeling that things are finally steady and secure. You will no longer feel like everything is uncertain or temporary because I am establishing something that will remain. This stability will allow you to relax in ways you have not been able to before. Your mind will quiet down and your heart will feel at ease. This is the peace that comes from knowing that I am in control. You may begin to see that your life is becoming more balanced, where different areas are no longer pulling you in opposite directions. What once felt overwhelming will begin to feel manageable, and what once felt chaotic will begin to feel ordered. This balance is not something you have to maintain on your own because I am supporting it. I am bringing harmony into your life so that you can move forward with ease. This is part of the miracle that is unfolding. There will be a renewed sense of purpose that begins to rise within you, reminding you of what you are meant to do and where you are meant to go. You may have lost sight of this during your difficult season, but it has not been lost. I am bringing it back into your awareness, stronger than before. This purpose will begin to shape your actions and your decisions, helping you move forward with greater clarity. You are not without direction. You are being guided. You will also begin to notice that your relationships are shifting in a way that supports your growth. Some connections will become deeper, while others may naturally fade, and this is part of the process. I am aligning you with people who can walk with you in this new season. People who will support you and understand the path you are on. You are not meant to carry everything by yourself, and I am placing the right people around you. Trust these changes because they are working for your benefit. There will be moments when you look back on everything that has changed and feel a deep gratitude rising within you. You will see how far you have come, and you will recognize that what you are experiencing now is something you once prayed for and hoped to receive. This gratitude will keep your heart grounded and remind you of my presence in your life. It will also strengthen your trust in me because you will see the evidence of what I have done. Let this gratitude remain with you. You are also being strengthened in ways that will prepare you for what is ahead, because what comes next will require a new level of confidence and stability. I am building that within you now so you will be ready. You will not be overwhelmed by what comes next, because you will be equipped to handle it. This is how I prepare you, by strengthening you before the next step arrives. You are not being left to figure everything out alone. As you continue forward, you will begin to see opportunities appear that align with what I am doing in your life. These opportunities will feel right, and they will open doors that lead you toward growth and stability. Do not hesitate when you recognize them, because they are part of the path I have prepared for you. You are not stepping into uncertainty. You are stepping into something that has already been arranged. Walk forward with confidence. There will also be a renewal in your energy and your focus, where the exhaustion you once carried begins to fade. You will feel more motivated, clearer, and more ready to take action. This is because I am restoring what was drained from you during your difficult season. You were not meant to remain in weariness. You are meant to move forward with strength. This renewal will support you as you continue on this path. You will notice that your thoughts are becoming clearer, no longer crowded with confusion or doubt. Where your mind once felt overwhelmed, there will now be space for clarity and peace. This clarity will help you make decisions that move you forward, decisions that align with what I am doing in your life. You will not feel lost in your thinking because I am guiding your thoughts. This is how you move forward with confidence. Stay present in this moment and allow yourself to experience what is happening without rushing ahead. This is your time to receive, to grow, and to move forward with clarity. Do not let distractions pull you away from what I am doing, because this moment matters. Everything is unfolding as it should, and you are exactly where you need to be. Trust this process and continue walking with me.